So today I will be showing you guys these Tombow Fudenosuke pens, and this is the soft tip and this is the hard tip. So I'll be showing you what they're like in a second. In addition, I thought that I would show you another one of my markers that is gold, which I bought a while back. It's a Mon Ami name pen and it's gold. So let's get started with these first. So I'm going to show you the soft tip first. This is the packaging it comes in. Well, not all of them do, but the one I got does. So as you can see, this is like a soft tip. Alright, so this is done. So I feel like the soft tip is harder to like manage, especially if you're a beginner, because it's just like really like thick and has like a lot of like ink and color to it. So I feel like it's harder to do like those thin strokes unless you try really hard. I feel like it's a little harder to control than these pens, than the hard tip pens, but that's alright because I'm sure these are really great if you're doing like more like pens that require like more like if you're doing like more of a calligraphy style, or if you're more experienced with it, I think it more matches if you use this. Alright, so it has a really nice like look to it, but it is harder to control. Okay, so I just want to show you a few letters. Next up we have the hard tip pens. I like them both just the same and I recommend them both. But I feel like if you're a beginner, this is much easier for you, I would think, because they're like hard tip and it's easier to control. So this is more like sort of more like a marker rather than a brush. Meanwhile, the other one is more like a brush. And something to keep in mind is that the more type of like dark green, almost black pen is the soft tip, and the blue one is the hard tip. Okay. So as you can see, it makes those like thin lines much easier. So it's highly recommended if you're a beginner. And these are better, I feel like, for like more minor details than the other one. The other one, I feel like, is much better for like filling things in or coloring things in. Let me do this. As you can see, it might be like a little harder because there is more of like a hardness to it, so it is more rigid. But it's better if you're a beginner, and this one is more like flexible, in case you're wondering. See, it's like much more flexible compared to this. Okay. So these are the Tombow Fudenosuke pens, and I highly recommend them. They write so smoothly and they don't bleed that much. Alright, just make sure you're not pressing too hard. Next up, I'm showing you this pen, this Mon Ami name pen. I do not recommend you to use this for bullet journaling or most journals in general, because this does bleed through quite heavily, but I just wanted to show you guys these. I thought was kind of cool. So this is not a brush pen, it's just a normal marker. It's a permanent marker. Not sure if it's coming on camera, but you hear that kind of scratch. not super duper gold. It's kind of gold, but it doesn't have that kind of like goldish tint to it. It has some like, you could tell that's metallic, but I feel like it looks kind of more silver than gold. But it's quite nice generally. See, you could tell that this pen bleeds quite easily. I just thought I wanted to show you guys as well. So, thank you so much for watching. I highly recommend these Tombow Fudenosuke pens, and I highly recommend you to get both of them because they're both great in their own ways. But the hard nib is much better if you're a beginner, and the soft nib is much better when you're a little more experienced. I definitely recommend you to get both of them. And this Monome pen, I'm not sure is this so easy to get anymore, but I do recommend it as well. Just make sure you're using it on thicker paper. So overall, I really recommend all 3 of these, and I think they're really cool, so get them if possible. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye, and let me know which one you like best based on this video. Or after you've bought the pen. See you!